Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage our first Hall of Fame inductee, Robert Leeming. Congratulations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a mixture of emotions.
Our second Hall of Fame inductee of the night is Yusri Basada.
Thank you. Yes. Quite a mixture of emotions. I'm not used to this. I'm the IT guy. I'm usually in the back room. But I am very proud and honored and very humbled by the induction tonight. Still unreal to me. How did I get here? Well, I was nominated by Angie Benitez and seconded by Carl Strachey, and Nick Cipriano and Jerry Solway wrote some very nice letters of reference, and the selection committee evaluated those documents, and so I have to be very thankful to all those people who went to all that work to get me to this point, and especially to Angie, because I know getting a bunch of guys to write letters is quite a difficult job. What did I do to get here? Well, 35 years ago, Karen convinced me we should buy a house in Oshawa, and 5 years after that, she convinced me we should buy some land in Blackstock, and both those vendors took back the mortgage. So that was the sum total of my mortgage experience up until 22 years ago, when Sam Elacqua and my brother Stephen, my two business partners, decided to direct our software company into the financial industry. And we didn't intend to build a banking system, but best laid plans of mice and men, these things changed, so we ended up starting to create a banking system. We sort of flipped a coin. I got mortgages and Steve got term deposits, and off we went. So I have to thank Sam and Stephen. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of risk, some disappointments, some joys, but I certainly couldn't have done it without those two guys. I have to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Karen, Michael, Derek. I know there were many nights when I was away, weekends and traveling and working. We could have spent more time together, but you guys have been great. Michael and Derek, thanks for supporting your mom while I was away. And thanks for turning out into such honorable gentlemen with only the minor teenage grief. My mother and father are here. They gave us a fantastic upbringing, fantastic childhood. I have to thank them for that. My three brothers and I guess we kind of ran them ragged. I have to give them special thanks for the foresight and courage they showed by selling everything we owned in England and moving to Canada. What a great move that's turned out to be. What a great country. I don't think I could have done this anywhere else. So thank you very much, Mom and Dad. The next list of people that I have to thank has hundreds of names on it, and I can't possibly name them all. So I'm going to name a few of the very early ones, the ones who took the time and the patience and understood why I had to ask all those penetrating questions, because I knew nothing about mortgages. I'd never applied for a mortgage formally, and I had to learn. So, in no specific order, actually there is. The first names on this list are the early people who worked with me early on, and then as we get closer to the end, it's more recent ones who have played a very significant role. So I'll start out with Shafiq Verjee, Brian McLean, Laurie Davidson, Pamela Benda, Angie Benitez, there's that name again, Marianne Grenak, Kim Kuklowicz, Phil Moniz, Roman Fedishin. I know Roman's not here because I would have been being heckled by now. Excuse me. Matilda Rosario, Mary Benincasa, Brian Moscow, Terry Chapman, Mario Casarano, Andrew Moore, Carl Strachey, Chris Buck, Doug Connick. I have to thank you for having the patience to teach me everything I needed to know to create the system that we all know as Portfolio Plus today. I know it wasn't easy. I know it can be very frustrating and I can be tenacious. So thank you very much. Where do we go from here? Well, we have to continue to run SIT. I have an excellent team of executives that are doing a great job there. We have 150 people up in Stouffville. We're going to continue to enhance the application so that this business continues to run smoothly. We have to keep up with changes in business, regulatory change, technological change. So that's quite a challenge. And we are also adding new features and components to the product. So we will continue to do that. But also, I'd like to get more involved in the mortgage industry, more directly. We were sitting around just last night talking about how this conference energizes us and makes us talk mortgage, think mortgage, plan mortgage. And one thing you need to know about me is that I was at Markham High School, as the promo said, and that's where I met my beautiful bride-to-be, and that's where I met my true friend Adam and his beautiful bride-to-be. We've been friends ever since, but some very persistent and dogged teachers there insisted on giving me an academic education. They actually succeeded partially. But also my world education began there, and I very quickly learned a motto that I live by. That motto is, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Not that I've ever skinned a cat. Some people have, because if you remember back in grade 10, we had those cat's fur and the glass rod, and anyway, never mind that. I'll get in trouble if I go there. More than one way to skin a cat. And what I've come to learn is that there are challenges in the mortgage business that, with the international situation, the rate pressures and whatnot, we need to try and get more out of what we do. And so I found another few people along the way, Carl Strachey being one of them. He's another fellow who he likes to find another way to skin the cat. We are putting together, working together, and I'm working with CFFC on the board of directors, and we are going to enhance what is possible for a mortgage broker to do by offering the capabilities of expanding the services and products that the broker is able to offer. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Congratulations, Usury. Congratulations, Michael. It's a wonderful night. CAAMP is a wonderful organization. I thank you. I thank you, campers. I think this industry is fantastic, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm proud of what we do. Thank you and good night.
A big round of applause for Robert Leeming. Congratulations, Robert, and welcome.